Guys, if you're here, please make a... Henry. Alright, we are back in business, baby. Wow. So you guys may remember this spot from back in January. I came here with Lamar and Chelsea. This is an abandoned hospital with literally everything inside. We are in Alabama, kind of like on the border of Mississippi, Alabama. So the last time we were here, caught a lot of weird noises, heard a lot of different things. So I am going to do an explore again for those of you who didn't see it, but we are going to focus more on the haunted aspect. Because it is a general hospital, there's operating rooms, and the ER is here, and all sorts of different things. There are probably several attachments to many different objects inside of here. But not only that, but because there were so many deaths, we only have to assume that this place is extremely haunted. So let's get on with this adventure and keep your eyes and ears open. If you guys hear or see anything out of the ordinary, let me know down in the comments below. I am with Mo and Carlo as well, so go and follow them. I'll leave their links down in the description below. And yeah, let's go. Alright, this may look familiar to some of you guys who may have seen this before. Look at this, there's all this like stains everywhere. It's pretty messed up. I felt kind of like last time we rushed this a little bit. Not too bad, but I'm going to try and take this a little bit slower. A little bit quieter. Kind of looks like it might have been a little bit more trashed than the last time I was here. Maybe a little more decay as well. We did have to go through a winter. Ooh, it is super hot in here though, holy crap. I mean, being in the deep south, it is to be expected. The crazy thing is we are in a very rural area, so there's not much around here. There's the office space. Trying to find a specific area that I started in last time. Clearly have everything left behind. I'm pretty sure that's probably illegal in many different states, but is what it is, I suppose. Got a set of crutches. They're kind of small, so they look like they probably were for children. Having a hard time telling whether things are a little bit more messed up or not. Because this place is kind of in such a remote area, we may not get a lot of visitors or vandals. Oh, there's lots of spider webs in here though. Hello? Oh, I remember this area. This is so creepy. The bed's left behind. If there's any spirits here, feel free to make yourself known. What the hell was that? Yeah. Thought I heard something moan. What's wrong? Huh? Oh, I'm down here. Where?
Over there in that back room.
Oh, it's like partially open, it looks like. Check this room out. You'll like this. Wait, it's like reflecting off of that. It almost looks like daylight in here. Check this out. You ever seen anything like this before? Isn't this crazy?
All the rooms still have their beds and TV's not broken.
I know, right? Isn't it crazy? Like there is some vandalism, but like majority of like the good areas like this are all completely untouched.
Yeah.
It's crazy how they literally just left all the documents everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty baffling. You know, this place has been abandoned for like 20 years.
Serious?
Yeah, it's been at least 2 decades.
Oh, shit.
Yep, crazy how they do things here in Alabama. They just leave everything, apparently. Alright. Got a room full of leftover equipment here. Please keep this door closed. Okay. Nothing exciting in there. Whoa, what the hell happened in here? A lot of spray paint. It dripped. There's like a random tarp there. I'm not really sure as to why. So I really wanted to use my REM pod in here. But unfortunately last night it decided to break. Like literally the prongs on the battery pack just broke off completely. Don't even know how that happened, but it is what it is. Oh look, there's like a little spider web right here. That's kind of gross. Apparently there's a bath in progress in this room. Oh, look at that. It's nasty gloves. Those are gross. Wow. Oh, look at all the x-rays in here. Oh, that's crazy. I'm not sure how well that's showing up on camera, but all the x-rays just chilling. Hey look, 4-foot green Canadian pine. That's funny. Oh man, what the hell happened in here? I'm not even sure I noticed this last time. It's like all the supplies on this shelf are just chilling here. It's like brand new stuff right there. It's nuts. Look at this freaking machine. Beds in every room. Okay. Reached a bit of a dead end. There's a bed in this one. With some more freaking x-rays. I literally just heard like a knock. Mo? Pretty sure Mo is like literally all the way down there. Sounded like somebody literally knocked on a door, but I wasn't recording. Mo? Yeah, he's definitely not around here. If he can't hear me or see me, why does it sound like I can hear people? And it definitely does not sound like Mo at all. Oh, there he is. Pretty sure the ER and stuff is like down this way. At least it's a lot cooler down here, thankfully, because the other area was super hot. Unbearably. this was like the office area. Yep, all the office stuff is all still here. Everything. Another old computer. This was the old waiting area. This area I remember coming through. But I am keeping an eye out for the ER, the operating room. Some photos there, probably some people that used to work in here. Some little keys everywhere. Not sure there's much of anything back here. It's pretty surprising that there's no evidence of anybody squatting in here, at least not yet. I mean, the odors in here are not very pleasant. Still surprising that you don't see anyone at all. What the hell? Somebody actually spelled that out. Death in a hallway? That's not creepy at all. So I do, if I recall correctly, this specific hospital was defunded. I guess just due to a lack of funding in general. And I guess there also wasn't much demand in the specific area for this hospital, so they just decided to close it. There was several, I think, that they closed, but this one wasn't demolished for one reason or another. And they just ended up bringing the rest of the patients to another hospital after that. Okay, coming back through here. So that was the office area. ER is somewhere down in this area, if I'm not mistaken. This area seemed pretty active the last time we were here. Maybe I will do a little investigation. Actually, you know what? Let's set up the camera and listen for a little bit. Okay. Just got the camera set up here. Is there anyone here? See a light. I think what was coming through. So last time I remember there was it sounded like doors opening and closing down that way. How goes it? Nothing yet. What'd you find?
Nothing. I thought it was a body bag. It's a mattress.
Oh, that thing? Yeah.
Place is crazy. Where have you guys been? I haven't heard any of y'all.
On this side.
Where's Carlo?
He was in the hallway you were just in, if I'm not mistaken.
I haven't seen him the whole time.
He's around here somewhere. Carlo's just creeping around.
So, we're here.
Oh, there he is. I think these are the operating rooms. Somewhere down here. Oh, here's the x-ray room. There you go. They even have the old bib still here. It's crazy. All of the machinery still here. Look at that. It still looks pretty much the same. Same condition as the first time. Got some scans here. Lots of stuff still here. Cloversil injection, 68%. Ooh, there's still there's a whole needle in there. Holy crap, there's a whole box of them in here. What is this stuff? Easy scan ultrasound gel. I've seen that before on like TV, ER. If you guys used to watch ER back in the day. So that was my show right there. Box of light bulbs. Wow. Look at all this stuff. Borrow-sperse. So much of it. Holy crap. What was that? Guys? What was that noise? It sounded like somebody was jingling some keys or something. I think the guys are all like down there. There's Carlo. That was weird. Okay. Yeah, Mo's like all the way down there. Hear that clear as day? Okay. I can't see how the sound would resonate from where they are to all the way down here. Got another waiting area. Oh, I think this is the emergency side now. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Yep, I definitely remember this. There's like stuff stuck to the bottom of my shoe that is so annoying. Here we go. Look at this. This is the coolest spot probably in the entire hospital. Literally an entire OR. Still set up. This is probably the emergency area, but you get the idea. To me, it is just so freaking crazy that literally all of this stuff is just chilling here. What is this? What? I'm pretty sure that's not a, typical hospital type of product. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they probably didn't use KY very often on, patients. Got adult non-breathing mask. Brand new, right in the package. That's crazy. Machinery is still here. Your right to privacy is very important to us. Meanwhile, they leave all the documents in the filing room back there. That's crazy. Alright, spirits. Is there anybody here that wishes to communicate with me? Anybody want to talk? If so, please feel free to give me a sign. It is really hot in this one area. And it's not even a super hot day either, but the humidity in here is crazy. Okay, I think that's actually water dripping down there. If there's anybody that wishes to communicate, please feel free to make a sound, a knock, close a door, move something, anything at all. Just suddenly got a headache, which for me is a telltale sign. For those of you who don't know me, my usually telltale sign of something spiritual or paranormal around is me getting a headache. Sounds like footsteps. Is there somebody walking in that hallway? Do you want to come towards me? I'm definitely feeling a presence around. Just can't seem to figure out where it is exactly. If you're here, please make a... What the fuck? That was from right behind me. Hello? I don't even know why I'm calling out hello, as if anybody could possibly be in this area hiding without me noticing somehow. What the fuck was that, though? Something like moved in here. It sounded like something was shook. Alright, well, thank you for doing that. Maybe I'll come back and try and communicate with you some more if you want to. If you do want to communicate, move something. Right now, I know you already did, but if you could do it again, that would be really appreciated. Alright, well, thank you anyway. Alright, well, I'm going to continue on a little bit. I'm going to try and find the best paranormal hotspot in here that I can. This room is still here. Yeah, things do look like they've been shaken up a little bit since the last time I was here. Not too bad though, nothing seems broken. I love that. There's a little baby scale over there. That's pretty cool. So they got a crutch over here, a bunch of other things that are like not even opened. That's crazy. So any spirits in here that wish to communicate with me? As soon as I said that, there was literally like a small gust of air that came through. Whoever's here, do you want to come say hello? Maybe I'll try the necrophonic. Haven't used that in a while, so I don't see why not. I'm definitely feeling something in this room though. Whoever's in here with me, can you give me your name? Henry? Is your name Henry? It is. Henry, can you tell us how you passed? No. Man, it's so hot in here. Henry. That literally just said Mo. Like in the creepiest way possible I have ever heard in my life. Is he around here somewhere? Mo, are you around here? There's literally no one here right now. Is there something after Mo? Yes. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly where he is right now. I'm sure we will run into each other. What do you want with Mo? Tell him. Something is moving. Something is literally moving. Who's moving around in here? It sounded like something was like stomping through the frickin' hallway. What the hell? Henry, is that you? Huh. Okay. That's weird. Something's moving down there. Man, this place is freaky as shit sometimes. Holy crap. And it's got a big stain right here. Looks like that, I don't know, I don't remember what the word is, but it's like that brown stuff you would put on a patient before you do surgery. It's a little concerning that that thing sounded like it was after Mo. That was weird. I've literally never heard that through there before. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. I don't really remember where everything even is anymore. So lots of paperwork everywhere. Computer that has that stuff that I was talking about. It's kind of dried up now. That's something here that makes tags. What the f was that? Hello? What the f was that? Guys, are you here? Sounded like something fell. I mean, everything's already a mess. It's kind of hard to tell if anything's out of place. Okay. Oh, man. I have no idea what the fuck that was. Hello, Henry? So we know we have a patient named Henry, but it seems like there was something else after Mo. I don't know what it was. And I have not run into the others as of yet. And it's also really hot in here. Some areas are cool, but most of the areas are very hot and humid. Getting kind of freaked out now, considering I can't find anybody. Got a supply closet. I know there's a lab in here and it's got a bunch of the samples left over. I don't think it's here. Not here either. I don't remember where it was exactly, but they are around somewhere. I'm gonna try and keep the camera rolling in the meanwhile. So I'm still kind of going through here. That is the change room, it looks like. I'm not 100% sure where the frickin' guys are, but I haven't heard anything at all from them in a little while. This room is messed up. This looks like it was probably the lab or something. No, actually it wasn't the lab. Oh, this was one of the ORs. Oh, this is so grody in here. Look at that. The whole ceiling is completely collapsed, leaving such a mess. Whoa. So for those of you who haven't seen this from 4 or 5 months ago, this is a little bit of a treat. Because we're getting a bit of an explore and a paranormal video at the same time. And we're definitely getting something too, which is cool. Oh, there's the other OR right here. This one is actually in good shape because the ceiling has not come down yet. Wow, look at that. Everything, all their instruments, all still there. It's crazy. So I figured since this is the OR here, there's probably been quite a few deaths in here. Maybe I'll actually try. You know what I'm going to try? I'm going to put some cat balls down on the table and see if maybe we can trigger them to go off. Alright guys, so got one cat ball there, one here on the tray. Let's see exactly what happens. Is there anybody here with us? Anybody that might be attached to the stretcher? If you're there, I have these two things that can light up. Maybe you can make them light up for us. If you're here, please make a sound. Anything at all. Anything at all. Guys? There's really something in the hallway. But if it was one of the guys, I would see their lights coming from a mile away. Who's here? Henry, are you following me?
What?
Henry, are you here? That was interesting. I got a response that was like, what? But it kind of sounded like it had a very thick southern accent, which is actually kind of interesting. I mean, that is where we are. There it is again, same voice. Are you in the room with me? Kind of sounds like yes. If you're in the room with me, there's these balls I have here. If you move them, they do that. They're pretty cool. Make them light up for me. I hear someone coming. Sounds like Mo. Well, I wish I had my REM pod, but like I said, unfortunately it has decided to destroy itself, self-destruct. Is what it is, I guess. Let's go find Mo. I'm trying to figure out which direction they might be in. So I'm not 100% sure. Let's see, maybe they're down in this direction. Or here. I hear them.
When they
Oh, there it is.
abandon these hospitals, why don't they take you to the next hospital?
What's up?
Like, Angelo, did you see this?
Blood
vials?
I've seen these before, yeah.
Look how crazy this
Blood and urine samples.
Yeah. I got Carlos' urine sample.
Ooh.
You get it every night, baby.
What the hell? Look at the puke. Oh, that's just gross.
Right?
It doesn't smell bad. Just seeing it is
No,
disgusting.
yeah. It's just a little crazy that it's just here.
There's more vials in here.
Look at this. We got more blood vials everywhere. Human remains, basically. This is crazy.
Look, there's these ones up here, but I think these are just the canisters.
Yeah, those are the empty ones.
Yeah.
Man, this is probably the best abandoned hospital ever.
Right? I told you guys.
Crazy.
Have you had anything crazy happen?
I heard a growl. That's about it.
Oh, okay, that's good.
But I'm not really searching for anything haunted. Like, there's so much content in
Yeah.
here. I don't even care if there is.
Okay,
This
so
is cool.
I did the necrophonic, and it came through. It was the weirdest thing that I've ever heard. It was like, Mo.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell? And then it was like, tell him. It was like saying a whole bunch of stuff that was like
Why is it
related to
always me?
you. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, is something targeting Mo? And it was like, yes. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay.
Sakes, leave me alone, stupid ghost.
Right?
Angelo,
What?
did you find a dead turtle?
There's a dead turtle?
I found a big
Oh
dead
no,
turtle.
not the dead turtle. Save the turtles.
Huge one. I found a toy turtle, and then like 5 minutes later, a real big giant
Oh
dead turtle.
shit, you gotta show me
Did you
that.
see all the thousands of dollars of fake bills?
No.
There's money everywhere.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Found something. That's interesting. Dexa-Cola. Glucose tolerance test beverage. What the hell? Okay. I guess that's to test your sugar levels. Maybe you drink that and then like pee in a cup. What the heck are these things? Some weird kind of plastic canisters.
How mad would you be if I threw piss at
Wow.
What is that?
What?
That was weird. It's like something just fucking pinched my finger as I grabbed that. I picked up this urine sample, like
Yeah.
no bullshit, and I'm like, how funny would it be if I threw it at Carlo? And then it's like something just like zapped my fingers.
Weird.
Man, there must be somebody connected.
Some electrified pee, I guess.
Electric, yeah.
Right?
They were low on electrolytes, or they had too much of it.
Maybe. I'm over here. Taking shots of the OR again. I don't even know what area you're in. Oh, you're over here.
Turkey baster? This is how you baste your turkey?
Apparently Mo got something, heard something fall or something, I don't know. Weird. Look at all these freaking documents. So much x-rays. It's crazy. See people's freaking bones. What the hell was that?
What?
You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear nothing.
It sounded like a piece of plastic was being like slapped or something. That was really weird. Let me go check it out, yeah. Could have just been water because the ceiling is messed up, but... Oh, okay. That's probably what it was then. Debunked. There's the water dripping and it's literally hitting that plastic right there. That was pretty loud. So of the couple times that I've been here so far, I have yet to really find the morgue. I have no idea where it is, if there even is one. But apparently there's a dead turtle, so maybe I'll go and try to find that, which is very unfortunate. I find it very unfortunate when wild animals make their way into these abandoned buildings, and then there is literally no one to let them out, which really sucks. But, let's see. Maybe there's something down this way. I always seem to avoid this area. I don't know why. Maybe because now at this point I know where the ER and the operating room is. Oh yeah, there's a room right here with a bunch of stuff. This is the like the rehab area. Might have just been a drip, but I'm hearing noises all over the place. It's kind of freaky. Kind of freaky. Not sure why this door is locked. That's weird. Well, that's like the cafeteria area. Probably go around from here. I'm assuming. Oh, hey, fake money. What the hell? It's so cheesy too. Like you can totally tell how fake it is. The whole cafeteria is still here, which is interesting. Might be able to go through there actually into the kitchen. It's kind of funny how there's like a desk right there. It's like somebody would just sit there and just do their paperwork all day long. What the fuck was that? That literally sounded like a door opened. But I can't tell from where. Someone might be coming in. Shit. Not sure I've ever been in this area. It was definitely a weird noise though. I'm just gonna stop and listen for a second because I heard something. Literally sounded like a door like squeaking. Nothing. That was weird. I thought maybe it was somebody was like in here with us or coming in or something. I have no idea. There are definitely some angry ass freaking bugs in here right now. There's like a huge wasp or something. I can hear it down there. So I'm not going to go in that area because I don't want to get stung by that. That's the thing down here in the south is the bugs are absolutely insane. Especially the cicadas. Holy crap. There's another area down here. This kind of looked like some type of like recovery area. I remember this from last time as well. Actually, I think we might have come through here already. Yeah, I think we did. Carlo and I came through here. I didn't go all the way down here though. Oh, it's like the laundry area. Oh wow. Old laundry machines. I kind of feel like I'm being followed in here. What a mess. Lots of extra supplies. Not sure what these are. Just looks like notepads. What the heck is this thing? This is Identicara. Shave prep tray. Clear Advantage. What is this? Oh, that's like a condom catheter or something, I think. And an external catheter. There's literally so much supplies in this place. What the heck did I just step on? But yeah, tons of stuff just everywhere. Cup things that, you know, people used to do their business in, I guess. Let's see what else is in here. I got a Spectra gel, electrode gel. Oh, that's a big pile of water. I kind of want to see what this stuff is. Oh, it's just literally mouthwash. Yeah, they literally have a whole box of mouthwash. Yeah, a lot of the stuff here is destroyed, as you can see. So it's pretty much unusable. But yeah, anything in here could be interesting. Nothing interesting, to say the least. There's quite a bit of supplies, though. It's unfortunate they didn't send it out to somewhere else before this hospital closed. So that could have been useful to someone. This is weird. My camera is literally focusing on a person. It's gone now, but it was focusing. There was a square that popped up as if it was trying to focus on a person. Is there somebody standing there in front of me? If so, can you make yourself known? It's gone now, so it might have left. But I did say when I was coming in this area that felt like I was being followed or watched. Still kind of feels like that. Ooh, it's much cooler in this area too. Maybe there is somebody here. Hey, if you're here, you don't need to be afraid of me. Just wanted to come back and visit. I was here in January. Some of you were making some noises back then. You know, I kind of imagine that a lot of them that are in here maybe don't even know that they're dead. Hey, for those of you who were patients here before, if you're still here, unfortunately you have passed away and you can leave at any time, so feel free. Just go through a door or a window or something like we did. Hope you make it towards the light. I think it would be kind of sad to be dead and then not actually realize or understand that you've passed on and that you're still trapped inside of like an abandoned hospital like this. Kind of a freaky thing to think about, but I imagine it probably happens quite often, which is why we get so much paranormal activity when we go into these abandoned places, especially ones where people passed away. Okay, I think I'm pretty well done. There's not much else to really see here. This was the lab area. Where'd the guys go? I think it was down This area, if I'm not mistaken, this ground is so mushy and gross. What the hell was that? Literally heard something growl. Uh-oh. That's not good. I don't know if the guys are still towards where the operating room is. Yeah. Where are you? Oh shit, where? Where are you? Oh. Oh shit. Apparently the cops are here. That kind of sucks. Guys. Oh, you bastards. I knew it too.
I was gonna.